Hello, my name is Haley Heverly, and today I will be talking about the trade history of the United States. So, understanding the trade system. In 1970 was the first sign of trade in the United States, and some of the types of products and goods that are traded are electronics like computers, science instruments, washing machines. Some machinery is automobiles, cars, trucks, and lastly is fuels and chemicals that we trade with other countries and they trade with us. So how has trade impacted the United States? So, to make these things to trade, it has created jobs, and at these jobs, the salary is actually very good, and through trade we've gotten allies. So basically, if we went to war with a country that we traded with, we would stop trading with them. So they're more of an ally than they are an enemy. So absolute and comparative advantage. So absolute advantage is when a country can produce a product more efficient than another country. So my example I used in my essay is, let's say the United States can make laptops good, but China can't make laptops good. They can make cough medicine good. Alright? And comparative advantage is when a country can produce one product better than another. So basically what we would do is we would use all of our factory workers to make laptops. China would use all of their factory workers to make cough medicine. So we wouldn't waste our guys on making cough medicine, and they wouldn't waste their guys on making laptops. We would all have one goal. So we would make enough for us and enough for them, and then at the end we would trade, and we would still have enough laptops for us, and they would still have enough cough medicine for them. So it's an overall benefit, because let's say that's not true, but about the cough medicine, but let's say we weren't good at making the cough medicine. So we might only be able to make 1/3 of what we would be able to get from China if we just traded the laptops, and it's vice versa, the same for them about the laptops. So tariffs. Tariffs are taxes on imported goods. Tariffs aren't good. Some presidents in the past have used them, and they had backlash. So the impact of tariffs. The impact of other countries of tariffs is, so when another country sends us their goods, some of the stuff might have tariffs on them, and then Americans might not want to purchase them because of like the taxes on them. And they've done this in the past, so we would buy from like native industries instead of buying stuff that was traded to us. So, and the impact it has on the lower and middle classes, so these taxes are higher, and it's harder for them to survive, because to someone in a high class, like, the tax might not seem that much, but on a lower and middle class, when you have kids and you're like, and it's harder for you to survive with no money, the tax raise is going to be a lot. So the protectionism and the liberalized trade, protectionism is for tariffs. That means that they are for tariffs. Presidents have done them in the past to support the native industries, and the liberalized trade is to support free trade. That's basically what we have now, but some presidents do tariff some stuff that does come in the US. Like the Trump administration tariffed solar panels that were imported, washing machines, and some other things. Alright, in the 1930 to the 1960, In the 30s, the Great Depression was, so trade was kind of at a halt and it went down a lot. But after that, the economy was like booming. The trade was doing great, and during these years, we advanced our technology and techniques. But in the 1970s, other countries started catching up and creating their own techniques and advances. So in these years weren't very good for us because we went into trade deficit, and that's basically when we're getting in more imports that are more expensive than the exports we're selling. So over the years, our debt just grew and grew. And then these are my references.